All right, this one's for Armada 19 Armada 84. Maybe that's what it was. Anyway, this one's for you, and I'm putting it out there so that if anybody else could benefit from these comments, I hope you can. I'm cozy. I am not at all, dolled up for being on camera, so who cares? Just gonna get these points across because I know you're coming up on your appointment. So in case this helps anybody else, here we go. He or she, I'm not even sure. I think she or she, but maybe you're a he. Wanted to know about conscious sedation. So I had my procedure done 2 years ago, 2 Novembers ago. So it is now 2 years out from my surgery. Mine was done because of extreme sensitivity, off the charts, like not even joking. Nobody would do this without it being like incredibly major, sensitivity. So anyway, I had all these teeth, and they were my teeth, and I got them all removed, and then I got these implants put in at G4 by Golpa, and conscious sedation, having all of the teeth removed, was scary. And then when I actually met the woman doing the anesthesiologist, she was amazing. And it was very early in the morning, first thing in the morning, and she was so comforting. She was very articulate and competent. And I had all my trust in her and in their facility. By that point, I had felt really grateful that they would do the surgery at all, and that she felt like I just felt I was in really safe hands. And I am someone who is very blatantly honest, and I put stuff out there, so I needed people to do that with me. And so I'm going to put out there that I was worried about, what if you have to pee? Because it's so early in the morning. I was like, what if you gotta go to the bathroom? And so I was told that they set you up with a nice pair of Depend underwear. And so during the procedure, if anything arises or happens, there is that security. So rest assured, that's there. That's how it's handled. So I do not remember anything other than kind of babbling a little bit. I think I did joke around and say stuff, but I mean, my mouth was completely wide open. And afterwards, the amount of pain and soreness showed me how long and how intensive my mouth had been kept open, and how intense the procedure was. So conscious sedation, I really don't think there's anything to worry about, in that you're just out. I'll say for myself, I won't speak for you, but for myself, I've also had wisdom teeth out. And even like again, I'm very out there, like a colonoscopy. I don't know if you've ever had that, but procedures with conscious sedation, my experience is, I really don't remember anything. And so that's a little trippy, but at the same time, it's a blessing. They get what they need to get done, and then you just wake up. So I remember waking up really groggy and in a good mood, and I had been waiting so many years, like I know many people do. So people watching this video would be the people that have been waiting for years, a lifetime of pain and discomfort. And honestly, I was so relieved and so grateful to have had all my teeth removed. I mean, I wasn't looking back. And I said to Dr. Golpa, and to many other dentists, actually, I said, you know what, if you take all my teeth out and it doesn't work, or something goes wrong or whatever, at least I don't have my teeth. Like, I think I wasn't eating normally anyway, so they were like, you won't you may never be able to eat normally again. I was like, I don't care. I haven't eaten normally in years. Like, what's your point? Like, that's where I would get kind of frustrated with the dentist. I'm like, clearly you do not understand my problem, because I haven't been able to eat in a long time. This probably looks so weird. I'm on my cozy blankies. But anyway, okay, she asked about conscious sedation and then what were my fears. So my fears were that this whole thing wouldn't work, that I'd be worse off after the surgery than I was before. There were those little fears, and I had such electrical activity in my gums and my teeth. Like when I would breathe in, it was just all like electric shocks. And so I would say that was my biggest fear. And Dr. Golpa did say, it's possible that you may still have this issue after we remove all your teeth. I mean, there's no guarantees what is going to happen. And that's my recollection of our conversation. So I was all in, and I was like, you know what? Just do it. I was just like at the end of my rope. So if you're living with, I just actually listened to another woman on a video on YouTube who was sharing, her name's like Shay, and she is not on talking about her teeth, but she has this fabulous channel about all stuff in her life and whatever. And then she shared about her struggles with her teeth, and I emailed her because I'm like, oh my goodness, like join this club of people who on a daily basis struggle with dental problems. So anyway, I'm 2 years out, and people who don't have dental problems have no freaking idea. I mean, I'm not kidding. Going to get my teeth cleaned in 2 different appointments. I had to always have 2 appointments because they had to use so much anesthesia and it would not take, and it was like going to a torture chamber. And I was saying in some of my other videos, I finally just said, I've had enough. Like, I'm not going to get my teeth cleaned anymore. Screw it. It is not worth it. It's just, my whole system couldn't handle it. And right now I can even kind of feel my whole body like remembering that, and it was awful. So 2 years out, I can tell you, I may still have some issues like eating, having all the, food get stuck in between the teeth and the gums, and then having to like rinse it out and take care of all of that. Just the discomfort while I'm eating, or, it's a totally different experience of eating. But it's not painful. That's like amazing that it's not painful. Anything, hot, cold, who cares? It's not painful. That's like grace. That's just, it's mercy. You know what I mean? It's like, take mercy upon me. And yeah, I feel like that is huge. A huge blessing. So anyway, yeah, my fear was maybe it will be worse than before, but it's not. It's not worse than before. Before was hell on earth, and it is not like that right now. Anything else I can say about fears? I had this fear, like what happens if I'm in conscious sedation and I'm in pain, or I'm freaking out, or I have to go to the bathroom or whatever. And I told them all of those fears, and they answered all my questions. And then as far as any other fears I had, financial fear, I was like, how the heck am I going to pay for this? But I'm paying it off in teeny weeny little bits and pieces. So it's happening. And it's so worth the money because, oh my goodness. I can't even tell you. It is such a relief. My heart goes out to everybody who has dental problems, any kind of pain, but these dental issues, for some reason, are like traumatic. So I think because of all the tools and instruments and the noises, I don't know, the whole thing is awful. And the pain, the absolute pain, just the electricity pain, like, oh my gosh, can't take it. It's horrible. So anyway, I have not posted one of these, teeth videos, but it is 2 years out. So happy anniversary to me and the team. G4 by Golpa, they rock. I went back to Maryland and thought I was going to get my teeth cleaned. I couldn't get in touch with them, and I had too much going on, so I did not get my teeth cleaned. It would have been the second time this year. But because I was in the area, I thought, let me just do it, and couldn't get in for whatever reason. So I don't know if I'll ever go back to that office again. I might end up going to Vegas, and they have an office there, and make it a joyful trip if I can. After, I don't know, with this COVID stuff, I don't know what's going to happen. But anyway, that I think sums it up. I really didn't have as many fears as I had excitement. I was just thrilled and couldn't believe that Dr. Golpa was, actually going to follow through and do the surgery, because I had gone all around the world asking questions, so many countries, and so many dentists trying to find a solution, and nobody would do it. And let me tell you, this is the solution. It really is. I cannot believe it. Like, I have no regrets. And I just reach out to Dr. Golpa personally to, last conversation I had with him, he's like, I'll never do a surgery like that again. He was very honest and very frank with me. And he said, I'll never do that again. And I was like, that's too bad, because you've completely changed my life. And there are other people like me out there. I am not unique by any means. I said, it's just sad if that's the truth, because it changed my life. I said, you have changed my life. I know people tell you that all the time, I said to him, but my friends and family know. Like, my teeth have been the bane of my existence and caused me so much pain, physical pain, emotional pain, spiritual pain. It's been bad. So, really, I would say I turned the corner this year. I would say it took about 1.5 years to turn the corner in the healing process. And now I would say I'm almost completely healed. I would say I have probably about 6 more months. So I think for me personally, it has been a very long healing process. That's just the truth. And I still have issues around eating. I can't eat a carrot to save my life. Like a raw carrot, I can't do it. It doesn't work. So I don't have the torque. So I don't know. I can only speak for myself. And I had, oh my goodness, I want to say 12 screws put in. And my nose has gotten better. Like, I know I used to wiggle my nose on these videos to show you how sensitive it was. It's gotten so much better. Like, I can sneeze without so much fear. But it's still weird. I still have weird issues with my nose, and like sinus problems when we have weird weather things going on. That's still going on. So I hope that will also improve with time. I just don't doubt it. It was such a major surgery. And then this part was the most sensitive, and it's still, a little sensitive, but it is like nothing compared to what I lived with. It's like absolute night and day. So highly recommend G4 by Golpa. Highly recommend Dr. Golpa and Dr. Fadi. He's the bomb. Diggity. They're also sweet. And Brandy, who I have not been able to get in touch with. I hope she's okay. And just send them a lot of good vibes. I know they have been dealing, like we all have, with COVID and stuff. So I just send them all kinds of good vibes, because they're doing such miracle work over there and all over in their different offices. And I wish you all the best coming into this holiday season, and happy eating, and peace be with you from Mystic Bee Sanctuary, and may you thrive in your hive. I hope that answered some questions. If anything comes up later and I think about it, I'll shoot out another video. Aloha.